Hello once again, it's your boy Moon, and we are back with another 3v3 Grand Arena. First and foremost, formalities. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button to see more Star Wars Galaxy Heroes videos, and thank you once again for all the support from the ongoing community that keeps me playing, in all honesty. Right, so we're up against a Rey in this one, and yeah, so this is a roster. There's obviously it's a well-made roster from 4.8, nearly 4.9. In terms of that, obviously has a Galactic Legend Rey. I have full respect for anyone who has done that farm already, because I'm doing Kylo at the moment. Oh, talk about motivation sapping. I've done like everything up to gear 12 now. I don't want to upgrade anymore, so I'm just hoarding at the moment. So it's horrendous. So anyway. Sith Empire, a little bit disappointed with them. It wasn't a burner team that got through it. It was straight shot. Malak was left up standing, and they took it out on the second battle, which was pretty impressive. That Basti team held for 5, and that Newt team held for 5 as well. I do like that double stealth that Newt and Dooku as well. Sorry, IG and Dooku, and Rebels in the back and Clones in the back. So obviously with this one I had to come a little bit out of my comfort zone, because it was more so a case of a good friend of the channel, Army Hutchings. He has his own channel as well. His info will be down at the bottom. He's had a huge amount of luck with, I say luck, sorry, that's a turn of phrase. He's had a huge amount of success with the strategy that he was doing. And he went, I think it was in 5v5, he went like 5 of 7 versus Galactic Legends, which really sort of shouldn't be happening. And it was more so setting a tougher defense, as opposed to just keeping everything for offense. And it seems to work quite well for him. So I thought I'd ask him and, you know, chew the fat and things like that in terms of how he does it. So again, base my defense off that, because I thought, well, you know, I've got to try something different. I've got nothing to lose up here against this Rey. I've still got the Trooper feat to do, so what better chance to get it done except against Ewoks. Wicket was only about 40,000, whatever it was, so let's go on in here. And yeah, here we go. So everything is going to plan at the moment. Let's get a big hit in there. Oh, that's a lot of counterattacks. And oh, speed down. No, that's no good. Right, Patplu, you're having it. Yeah, they're hitting not very hard. Okay, right, there's going to be some attacks there. Oh, there goes Stark. You know when it's going to be one of those nights? Well, yeah. But in all seriousness, I'm not too worried about a loss to Ewoks, simply because it's I was just trying to do the feat, and also I know I've got plenty of B teams that can get through this anyway. So let's come on out of this. Enough messing around. So I tell you what, let's try something else. So yeah, this one was actually probably one of the most interesting Grand Arena matches that I've ever had. So Ava scored a lot better than I thought. I didn't think he'd get through all the like character zones, which was right, but he did a lot better than I thought he actually would. Every time I thought he was done, he came back and he finished off the team. So props to Ava on this one, because he actually did really well on offense, and he put me in a position where I now had to get through Rey, which isn't really a position I want to be in. I was hoping that maybe that first territory would hold, or that top one, and then obviously it gives me a huge shout on just being a little bit more efficient. But the fact that he went through that bottom, through the 2 front zones, again, now I've got to get there. And his ships are incredible as well. I'm sure during the course of this Grand Arena, I saw like he was in spot number 1 or 2. So again, it's this guy's very good at ships. But did plenty of scouting, had a look at his defense, and the reason that I put Sith Empire on defense is just because on his Star Wars Galaxy Heroes GG, I saw that he did have it with Han and Chewie. And true to form, it was there again. So hence the reason to place that on defense, as opposed to if it wasn't, if it was straight up with Finn and Poe. Finn and Poe weren't particularly quick. They're about 286, so that would be like 316. I would have gone with Darth Revan, Basti, and Thrawn as well. So this one here, I've just basically split up the Sith Triumvirate. There's not a huge amount of damage being dealt, but it is more just, I mean, this is a metaphor for this whole grand arena. It is more a battle of attrition, and it is just more so about being able to get through as cheaply as you can. Maybe not as efficiently, because banners aren't really going to matter that much, but it is more so you need to get through them. So I don't mind burning this. I'm not really too worried about keeping Nihilus for the back. Oh, cue the yawn. I haven't done that in a while. Oh my god, so bad. If you are new here, again, forget that. Forget that. Subscribe. Right, okay. What is it? It's probably like 10:30 local time, but Baby Moon has been absolutely running me ragged today. Whew. So get there one day at a time, right? Okay, so we're coming up to the first one. I want to take out Basti first. She's a biggest damage dealer. It feels weird calling Basti a damage dealer, but she is probably the biggest threat. Juhani, I'm not really too worried about. Kenobi, I'm not worried about either. So again, I know that Sith Trooper's going to expire on this one, but it's more a race to just get. And each and every time they dodge, they're going to get turn meter. Okay, there we go. More turn meter. So this really weirdly speeds up Nihilus. Okay, and we go. Just waited on Nihilus. One more turn for that. There goes Maul. Okay, nice dodge. Let's get rid of Kenobi. That now evens it up. 1v1. Can't be critically hit when under stealth as well, which is like really useful. And just gives his team a huge amount of survivability. Don't have the leadership on Nihilus, and I've always been tempted by it. Obviously, it's a huge luxury Zeta at the moment, but always been tempted by it. Right, let's go and finish off these Ewoks then. Let's take in some scoundrels with Greedo lead. Okay, they're starting off quick. Ooh, okay, right, let's strip that taunt anyway. Let's get some speed up. Let's put some dots out there maybe. Ooh, they resisted a lot. Okay, hang on a minute. This isn't going exactly how I planned. Let's see if we can take out the leadership at least. Oh, there goes Greedo. But I've got counterattack. Nice big hit here. Nice. Okay. Right, back to the drawing board with this as well then, I guess. Ewoks. Who'd have thought my downfall would have been Ewoks? But it's when you're trying to get through it cheap. Oh god. Right, okay, so let's use some rebels to clean it up. Oh no, I've gone into the wrong fight. A rip. So this was a legitimate mistake. I did not think that Wedge Biggs and Leia would get through Zalbar. This was meant for the wicket, and Pat Blue. You know when it's going to be one of those nights, as I said. Right, okay, let's get back to business. Again, my schedule has been absolutely horrendous at the moment in terms of work. Still a lot of uncertainty with work at the moment, so. So yeah, as I said, it's just one of those things, and oh my god, it's like hard work as well. So long days in work, and then obviously coming home and being a dad as well, and a partner as well to Mrs. Moon. So yeah, long days, long hard graft at the moment. So apologies if the commentary is awful or substandard. It's just one of those things, you know. You get what you're given. Right, okay, back to this. Here we go. Nice. We've dealt with Zalbar. The rest makes it a little bit easier. Let's see if we can keep a fairly high banner count, though. There we go. I'm really looking forward to getting this Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team done, farmed, out the way. And moving on to Jedi loot, just for the excuse to get like Wampa and Darth Vader and Lando up to like some relics, you know. It's been long overdue. This one here is they're gonna. So the theory of it was they do a lot of attacks, but not a huge amount of damage. So the Jawas, let's see if they can bring it home. The thermals are going off. There we go. We're up to about 6 at the moment. 12 over there. Nice. Okay, that's 2 of them. Surely this will do it, right? But yeah, basically they don't do a huge amount of damage. I think I've got crit avoidance triangles on them. I can't remember, or I was gonna do it. I can't remember. I really can't remember. I started putting some work into Jawas, and then I just like got distracted to a certain point, because then they use like a lot of gear. So there we go. Come on, Pat Blue. There we go. Right, we are finally through Jawas with 19 banners. Okay, so this one here is not the best Jedi Knight Revan team you'll ever see in the world, but it is an issue because of Savior. Oh, and revives. Okay, yeah, Jango Fett, that works. So I got a little bit lucky with what he placed on defense and being able to use this. So this was more by luck than accident. Luck than design. First one, okay, nice ripperoo there. We got the first one out of the way. So Savior, again, it's not like Deathmark didn't delete him, but let's see how the rest of this goes. Okay, Yoda coming on in. Only gear 11, so feel a little bit better about it. And Jango's got his extra life. We have got the extra healing from Dengar, which I like. So as soon as we start going off, there's a thermal there, so we are going to like double tap. Okay, let's put a bit of burning out there. Don't know why, because I've got a huge amount of tenacity at the moment. Okay, and there goes Yoda. So now focus fire back on Jolee. The mark couldn't have been placed better. Bosk, I will absolutely take a mark on Bosk all day long. He's pretty thick. They're not going to do too much to him. Nice big hit here. Oh, maybe running a crit avoidance. I didn't actually check the mods on Jolee. Only check the speeds on these guys very quickly. Let's keep that protection. More so AoEs for keeping like protection and health up. Okay, let's get that going. Go over to Grandmaster Yoda again. Second kill without Jango Fett. Who'd have thought it? Okay, here we go. Bang. So there we go. Let's just make sure. First rule, confirm the kill. There we go. And we're looking good on banners as well, you know. There we go. So it worked. It worked. So that gets me out of a hole. But I've still got that big black hole staring at me, which is Galactic Legend Rey. This team was actually like pretty good. Actually, I've not seen this one before. The Rex Rex 5s and what. There's not a huge amount of teams that get through this. Actually, I really do like the use of this. So I had to go super hard. Padme, I don't mind burning this. A lot of people put her on offense when they set a heavy defense. I don't think Padme is that hard to get through in 3v3. So, but as I said, I'd much rather use this here and get it out the way because, well, Rex is just absolutely going to ruin your day, and 5s is also a bloody nightmare as well. So, yeah, want to go straight in for Rex. I'm not worried about a revive because that's just separatists. But I do want to get rid of Rex, as I said. And they what just melts away. 53 banners, I will take that. Okay, so we are now back in, and we have got Galactic Legend Rey. So I originally saw, okay, guard is a real issue. So I originally saw Xerath do this and cheesing this. I don't think it was with Han and Chewie, but it was a case of, so I actually messaged him, and thank you very much for his advice as well on this one. But it was just about cheesing it and abusing lifeblood. And again, it's there, it's in the game. It's, I guess it probably is an exploit, but it also isn't. It's the same, I would assume, as, for me, it runs in the same vein as using a burner team against Darth Revan and using all their cooldowns, etc. That's for me where it is. It's like it's a technicality as opposed to a foul. So I'm going to use Lifeblood there twice, and I learned very quickly here that actually I only wanted to use. I'll talk about this when it gets a little bit later on, but Ray here. Okay, so with that she's going to regain a lot of her health. So took a second team in, and so I only took a tiny portion there. Took a second team in, and she did Lifeblood, and that's where I timed out. She went into damage immunity. So that is going pretty good at the moment. Then I took in Geos, and this was the turning point for me. So obviously we're there now, but she gets huge. She's up to full health. So get out. So anyway, I will just pause it there a second. So what I managed to do was I used 2 characters, and the reason being was that 3 characters, it wasn't quite working, the tempo of it. So what you need is like 2 Gear 7 or Gear 8 characters, preferably not tanks, because what I was finding was happening was there in that situation with 3 characters, she was healing up, whether it was basic or whether it was whirlwind, etc. So what I was then doing was 2 characters. So what you roughly need is like 1 character that Han is going to delete first of all, then Rey's going to go and do a Lifeblood, and then like you want Chewbacca to be roughly up there on turn meter as well, so he goes before Rey and finishes off, so you get that as well. So any strats, the Discord will be down below as well. You can come over, stop over, say hi, chat Galactic Legends or whatever it is. So talking to Galactic Legends, let's get into it. So Jedi Knight Revan, Skywalker and Thrawn. Thrawn is relic level 3 if I remember right. Right, just move that up there. So here we go. Oh, a stun on Thrawn to start us off. Cheers. Okay, direct focus just straight into there. Now we're under that damage immunity. We're under that damage immunity anyway, so I can just like let fly really. Can't get anywhere else because of that mark. I was trying to get over to Chewie there actually. Oh, the stun, but the stun isn't horrendous, just simply because I can like get out of it. With Jedi Knight Revan calling him to assist. So now we're under fracture. Guard is a real issue. So let me see if I can do anything with this. Okay, there's that. That's clutch. Let's throw this over. Okay. Now that is huge. The reason that is huge, and the reason that that this is so important, because that fracture is already on, getting stunned there is actually super helpful, simply because the fracture is going to stay there until the stun expires. So that is horrendous. Like that is, even though it sounds a good move, it is like absolutely horrendous for the opponent. So now we can take out Chewie, brilliant, and as you can see, still under fracture, so we can now put in some work against Han Solo as well. So let's call in Jedi Knight Revan as well. Okay, here comes the whirlwind. There's that first savior. Okay, so we've got a couple of armor shreds on. Let's go over to Rey and bang. Let's call in that. Now General Skywalker is going to be, there's that Lifeblood again. Let's throw that over. We're running pretty close on speed, so let's throw that over. I need to get another fracture out as well. Oh god, pulling that turn meter back. That's rough, and because he pulled that turn meter back, oh my god, how did Thrawn survive that? More importantly, oh, let's go, Rey, come on, yes, there it is, and that was huge. So God knows how Thrawn survived that one. I will take it all day long though. I'm not going to ask too many questions, and there is that damage immunity. Whew. 17 banners. A little bit sloppy on banners maybe, but hey, I really don't care. We got through it. Now let's have a look what's on the back. Okay, so there's a couple of legit threats here. There's Droideka and there's also Nest. Kira, yeah, even though it's trash, it's the leadership is still viable, so I've got to be careful for that as well. So coming up for this this Geo team, or Geo led team rather, this Poggle lead with Droideka, Even though it's gear, what is it, gear 11? Droideka is still an issue and still a threat because damage immunity is very real in 3v3. So, yeah, very legit. So Rey is going to be dealing with these boys, android. So that's probably the most efficient way of getting through this and damage limitation with what I have left. My Jedi training Rey isn't particularly good. But potency is good and important here, so I'm going to try and go straight for Droideka. Another stun, that's big, gets cleansed, and there's that damage immunity. That's the whole reason that we saved that with Rey. And just going to continue to pour in the damage here against Droideka. Okay, that I forgot that hit through foresight. Dodge is not what I need right now. Or let's confirm the kill. Getting a bit panicky here now. And in all honesty, this was like super late at night as well. So it was just a case of like getting through this and not messing up. Because there was a real potential that I could actually like full clear here. His ships are still a horrendous problem because he's really, really good at ships. And I'm absolutely terrible at them. Just going to practice good practice here in terms of trying to get Illuminated Destiny to go off. And see if I can get one banner back. Because you never quite know. I think I'm just shy of it. But you never quite know where you might need that one banner. And we've learned that a few times on the channel. Let's put it that way. Okay. Next up is going to be the nest issue. And I mean, I can rely on stacking damage here from First Order Executioner. So this I'm not too worried about. As I say, I do want to take Kira out first. It is a little bit laughable, but the leadership is still like stupidly viable. So right, there we go. Nice big hit there. Oh, there we go. So that gets through that one. So that saves me a huge amount of headache. Okay. Phoenix, so I've still got Jedi left over from using Jedi Knight Revan with General Anakin Skywalker. So thinking of a Shack lead here, and then I was like, what am I thinking? Get Qui-Gon in. Qui-Gon's on the bench, and Grandmaster Yoda and Jolie, that's fine. Again, a little bit overkill, but I can afford to. I've got, what, 2 teams left here? So I may as well score okay banners. So here we go. Let's try and keep that foresight and the tenacity and the bonus protection. Try and get a clean win here. We've had too many sloppy ones today, so yeah, let's get this full clear. Woof. Big whiff. Let's keep that foresight up. No buffs out there, so no point in doing that. There goes Hera. Okay, there we go. Nice one. Double attack. Can you finish it off? Yes. Style points for Qui-Gon Jinn lead. And Shaq T's going to sit in here for this Ewok squad. Boba lead I actually really like because of bonus crit damage. I think it is. I think it's even up to like plus 50%. So it's actually really good. We got days over there on Wampa. That's fine. Let's cleanse that up and get rid of Elder. Get rid of that guy. Get rid of Scout. Oh, the dodge. Why so many dodges tonight? Okay, there we go. And 53. I'll take it. I'm not worried about this point. Now I've got the issue of ship. So I'm ahead. I don't think he's going to clear. He's got CLS and he's got those clones to still get through. Again, this would just be nice for style points and banners. I'm not expecting to because Ahsoka's like actually a pretty good defense against... well, it is and it isn't. It's a good defense in terms of it takes out Vulture Droid like straight away. We're thinking of keeping Millennium Falcon as well, just to clean up on aisle 5 if needed. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into it. So yeah, I know that Ahsoka's going to attack there. They're going to attack there, and Vulture Droid. I've done this several times in Arena. Who do I want to stun here? Well, probably Anakin. And always put this stack of charge on Hyena Bomber. I'm sure it adds to offense, but it also adds to like defense or crit avoidance. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's like a twofer. It does offense and defense, and it's so incredibly good. Hyena Bomber, the reason I always spam it on Hyena Bomber is simply because it's like just so good. And that's a little bit problematic because it takes it off it. Okay, but now Anakin is like looking fairly vulnerable. If I can get over there with Bomber or this big OE, yes. So that takes care of that. Let's take care of BTL now. Nice big hits there. And forgot about this counter. So again, counter, when he does his basic, he's going to dispel everything. So he's going to dispel those, no problem. Can't really get anywhere else, so I'm stuck behind that at the moment. I can stun him though. And now I can apply Volt Destroys and he won't counter attack and cleanse. Here comes 5s. That's an annoying ship. So yeah, let me deal with that. So I want to stun again here. Get some Vulture Droids in. Oh, so cooldowns. So many cooldowns. Right, here we go. And we're halfway through the goddamn stun anyway, as it is. Right, again, stat goes to Hyena Bomber. Nice hit. Nice hit. Days everywhere, so I won't be able to do anything at the moment. But what I can do is now there's no taunt over on Houndstooth, so I can take out Ahsoka. That's big. And yeah, he's going to go fairly soon. I do want to get the Vulture Droid over there, so now I can bypass Houndstooth with Hyena Bomber. Here comes this big one. But there we go. It is what it is. Let's bring in Spy. He's going to force a taunt over on 5, so now I can bypass that taunt very, very easily anyway. Triple whammy, but this is all but over. There goes the special. So none of that good stuff that they're getting back. See ya and see ya. So that one went much better than I thought. I didn't think I'd clear his ships. It ended at 2-3-6-7. So that was the final score. So I'll wrap it up here as well. There was no further adjustments to the score. And in the next round, I am up against another Galactic Legend, Rey. The good news is the other one in the pool, the Ultimate, lost in the first round. So we won't have to face that one. Or if we lose this next one, we will do, possibly. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I've been Moon. And once again, if you do want, leave a comment, any questions, etc., put them in there or in the Discord. I will see you all next time. Good luck with all your Grand Arenas. And I'm out. Cheers, guys.